Hey, welcome back guys. This is my week 4 and week 5 updates in my marathon training. Let's go. Okay, we're back and man, life caught up with me. Week 4 and week 5 and wasn't able to crank out some videos. I hope you guys have been enjoying these videos. I know I've enjoyed making them and just keeping up with my very own progress of everything, and just to see where I started and to where I am now. It's just a lot of fun. I'll try to make this as quick as possible, being 2 weeks of coverage here, so let's get right down into it. So week 4, man, it was all over the place with weather and motivation and drive, and still got the miles in, but just the weather really was all over the place, from rain and fog and nighttime running, which I despise for some reason, and cold and windy. It was just all over the place. My motivation, there were days I would come home and ready to go, get dressed, get out the door, get the miles in and be good to go. Then there's other days I'm talking to myself all day and just, oh man, you don't have to do the miles, it's okay to take a day off. And I get angry at myself, use that as motivation, get out the door, and it works. So whatever works, right? As for that weather, I was able to break out some of the rain gear. I had a rain jacket, basic old rain jacket, no big deal. I was able to use my son's rain pants. First time and last time I ever used those. They didn't last long. The long run for week 4 was 9 miles, put those in, and found a new running route out of it right outside the neighborhood here, and love it. Love that new running route, nice and flat, and a few uphills. There are some places where I'm not able to run, but overall it's a good running route and I really enjoy it. On that long run, I broke out some of these. These are great. The Sports Beans by Jelly Belly. Got a little bit of caffeine in them, carbs, electrolytes, vitamin B and C and all that. I'm reading the package. I'm no pro at this stuff. So really good stuff though. Gave me a nice little boost whenever I needed it. On to week 5, lots of nighttime running, and that was only because I'd get off work late and have to run the kids to the sports and their practices, stuff like that. I love watching my kids practice, and sometimes I'm just not able to. So it's really nice to actually sit down, slow down, and watch them, because just super proud of them. And to break out the month of February in week 5, I almost shit myself. So just not to get into details or anything like that. So the gel that I take, I've introduced it on one of these videos before. I pop some of that before my run and just head out the door, normal as always. I got to my mile split, and then I popped some more of these. I took 2 of these, didn't think anything of it, and oh boy. Everything's just started to, work its way in, and luckily I was near the neighborhood. I almost lost the battle. Let's just say that. So the funniest part about this is whenever I come in from my runs, I usually just come up the driveway and I just chill out, decompress outside, just cool off before I go inside for the night. And my daughter, she's playing basketball in the driveway, and I come up all nice and slow and chilled out and everything, but this time I zoomed up that driveway and she's like, "Where are you going? Why are you running?" So but luckily I got the miles in, so that's the bright side. The long run for week 5 was today, actually. I did it earlier today, and it was 13 miles. Got 13 miles in. Alright, so I got a long run today, half marathon, and I don't want to do it. It's cold, windy, rainy out. It's gonna suck, but we gotta do it. We gotta do it. And we did it. And I attempted to run the Hog-Eye Marathon race course for the half marathon. and somewhere I flubbed down somewhere, and I didn't get all the miles in, so I ended up having to circle the parking lot where my car was, and just to get those miles in. But overall, I mean, very nice run. Overall, the run overall, lungs were great, and pace was good. Just everything was good. Upper body, head, everything. Shut my mind off. Everything was good. My legs after this run were absolutely just thrashed. So I need to do a little bit more strength training, I think, and tighten those things up, and we'll be good to go, hopefully. But I was able to actually go and buy some actual running gloves. These are pretty nice. Nice protection from the cold, nice and bright too for those nighttime runs. They do have for the phones, the touchscreen little thing, but they're kind of hit or miss. I'm kind of just sitting there and just trying. I think I have to get them warmed up to try and scroll around and look at my miles or switch my music or anything like that. Good old KT tape was introduced. Was able to tape up my left foot, the bottom of it, and my right ankle. Give me some problem areas. I mean, KT tape is KT tape, and it worked. Other than that, not a lot of new gear introduced. Just kind of tightening up. These last couple weeks were just tightening up and just trying to get good pace and just trying to stay in there. All right, so we're gonna cut it off right here. Weeks 4 and 5 are in the books. Week 6 is on the way, and we're just gonna keep going. And if you guys would like to subscribe to this channel and follow me on this journey to the marathon, I think it'll be a lot of fun. Thanks to everyone who has subscribed already. 130 subscribers, that's pretty great. Let's make it to 140. Well, let's go ahead and cut it off here before I start babbling. We'll see you next time.